Hello everyone, welcome to Gent Watches. Today we're doing Death Note episode 29. We are currently in an arc that's sort of like Light and N versus Willow. Not Willow, Mellow. I think I called him Willow last time as well. Mellow. It's Light and N versus Mellow, or Light versus N versus Mellow, or N and Mellow versus Light. It's kind of hard to tell exactly who's on whose side, but we are currently in the middle of that arc. It is entertaining. We have, after this, we have, what, 7 episodes to go or something? 8 episodes to go after this one? We're on episode 29, and there's 37 in the series, so we don't have many to go. So we're basically probably going to be doing this arc and then heading towards a conclusion, I guess. I don't know. But regardless, let's just jump right into it. Please make sure to support the video, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account if you want to watch the next episode right now, as well as get full length and early access to other videos and exclusive videos. So let's get into this episode. Oh my god, let's just do it. Here we go, episode 29 of Death Note.
The sun will do you good.
Damn.
Am I supposed to do now?
Damn. That's a depressing start. Father. Oh, here's the dude.
Look, I told you, stop following
Damn,
me.
Ryuk can just go wherever he wants.
I don't know where
I thought he
it
was like
is.
somewhat attached to the holder of the
If
Death
you want
Note.
it back, you're gonna have to look for it yourself.
Its real purpose is to groom these kids so that one of them could become
Aizawa
the next
looks
L.
so different.
El's successor? He would have wanted to become El's successor, but he probably lost out to Ymir. That gives him a motive for wanting to get his hands on the notebook first.
He kind of didn't lose out, he
Adds up
just gave up.
perfectly.
These are sketches of both of them.
Pretty good
I
drawing.
couldn't find any photographs.
They have him listed as Jack Nalon, but his real name is Cal Snyder. He's got the notebook.
Wow.
After that, it was a simple matter of using the Death Note to make Snyder send a letter to me with the location of the gang's hideout.
Great news.
Misa?
Summer arrived.
He's in LA.
Why are you dressed like that?
I did it. As long as I have the notebook in Misa's eyes, I'm unstoppable.
It is pretty powerful, yeah. Can they see him? I don't know if they'd be able to see him because they would have had to touch the Death Note he's associated with, but they technically have? I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Oh, they're gonna have to be able to see me before I can even talk to them. Oh well.
Whoa!
Tag, you're it.
Brought him here.
I came here on my own. I'm actually a Shinigami.
A Shinigami?
This is such a weird character.
Touch the notebook. He wasn't there the last time I touched it.
Oh my god. Nice. Good job, guys.
Nice try.
I'll keep it on me like this. That way, even if I forfeit ownership of my notebook, I won't lose my memory. I'll give you as many pages as
What?
you need.
Okay.
If the person using the note fails to consecutively write names of people to be killed within 13 days of each other, then the user will die.
Oh, is he
Are
gonna
you saying those
disprove
two
it?
rules are made up?
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, those rules are definitely fake.
And if so, was he aware that these two rules were
He's the one who wrote
If he
him.
did know, the 13-day rule would have allowed him to prove his innocence in only 13 days.
Uh-huh.
Go outside and keep watch. Got it?
What?
What's with this guy?
Okay.
He's human, but he's scary.
Commanding Sido around?
I've gathered information from the FBI and other sources. On November 10th, at exactly 11:59 p.m., arrangements have been made so that all known associates of the Mafia will die.
Oh my god.
11:59 p.m. That's when it all happens. That moment is your best and only chance to get the notebook back. It's up to you.
Seems like a decent enough plan.
It would be a chance to get the notebook back. I don't like the idea of following Kira's plan, but it's our best option.
Yeah, I hate Kira.
Right?
I will make the deal for the eyes.
Oh my god.
No way, Chief. Let me be the one to do it.
What if we only
I was
have
responsible
a
for
year left to
handing over the
live?
notebook in the first place.
You're going down to
Since
6
that moment,
months.
I've been unable to live with what I've done. Stop us. And then, after 13 days, I'll die as well.
If Dad writes a name in the notebook, then when the time comes,
It's almost time.
Deputy Director, make the eye deal with the Shinigami.
Oh my god. He's made the deal. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So, Kira's involved.
Okay, most of them died, but not all of them.
This far.
Relax, Sido. Just shut up and watch, all right? All you have to do is sit here and do nothing.
Bring it to the surveillance room upstairs.
Oh! Damn! Oh, okay. I thought it was just a regular grenade, like a frag grenade. Oh, okay, alright.
We've also been able to secure the notebook.
Get out of there.
We'll begin withdrawing now.
Not yet. Keep
Well,
going.
at the very least, Yagami should retreat with the Death Note.
We still haven't found anyone who resembles our picture of Mello.
We've come this far. Let's finish this. Do a thorough search.
Make sure to get the Death Note out of there first, though. You don't want to carry it up to him. I don't know if they did or not. My god.
Maybe I should have killed you when I had the chance. History repeats itself. But I never dreamed in a million years that I'd be bargaining for the notebook with you again.
I feel like the dad's gonna die here.
Mihail Kehl.
Mihail Keel?
Your real name. It's Mihail Kehl.
Mihail
What
Kale.
the hell? How did he... I did it.
It's over, Mello.
What are you doing? Don't be stupid. Write his name down and kill him now!
Oh my god. He's trying to be an honorable policeman.
Don't move. I've written your first name, and it will only take me a second to write your surname.
You idiot! Just write it!
Light
sorry.
just wants
For what
everyone
it's worth, I give you my
bad to
word
die.
that I
Bad.
never wanted to kill you. You've never killed someone before, have you?
Oh!
Gunfire?
Oh! Oh, thank goodness he was wearing a thing, but that might not have been enough. He might still be dead anyway.
Jose, the notebook!
Okay.
Your hands up and surrender.
I mean, there's nothing you can do, Mello. What more is there? Oh, you have another bomb. Oh my god! Did he just take himself out with all of the police? Or all of the, you know, task force?
Matsuda, are you alright?
Okay, Aizawa was alive.
I don't think so. I'm sure you'll live.
Matsuda's okay.
Mello, I don't see any sign of
What?
Mello.
Oh,
Damn it. After all that, he got away.
okay. Are they
That's why you
all
should have
alive?
just killed him.
You know his name, though. Can't you kill him, right? If you wanted to? You have the Death Note, like, in your pants, don't you?
According to that Shinigami, Ryuk, I can't see the lifespan of someone who owns a notebook.
Uh-huh.
But I can see the numbers above your head.
Oh, that's why he relinquished the
You
notebook.
Are Takira.
Oh, that makes sense.
Glad. My son.
Ah.
Don't tell me you're still worried about that, Chief. I can't just come out and say it's not too late. No, wait, maybe I can. It all depends on how I do it. With your last bit of strength, do you want to die in vain? Dad, no!
Oh. Oh no. There it is.
wake up! Come on, damn it! Don't you die on me, you idiot!
Oh. I don't like how I feel about this scene. Because all I can think is that Light is just upset for his own motives. Even if there is some actual mourning there, he wasn't thinking about that right before he died.
But we really only need one of them. I'll give this one back to you.
There he goes. That was his only role in the story, I guess, to take one of the notebooks back.
Humans who use the notebook are cursed with fear, pain, and misery. He got to die believing that his son wasn't Kira. I guess that means he was happy.
Gross. So I have something to really think about. So when your lifespan halves, okay, because the lifespan that's above your head is your lifespan, like how long you're going to live if no Shinigami or Death Notes interfere, right? That's what it's supposed to be. So it doesn't matter. It's not like how long you're gonna live if you only die from natural causes. It's like as long as you die from something that's earthly, that, you know, happens in the world. I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be. The reason I say that, from like, one is just because of the context of the series, but also like if we use, for example, Misa's life, you know, like before Misa, you know, was before Misa got her Death Note and all that sort of stuff, she was going to be killed by that random dude on the street or whatever, and then her life was extended by a Shinigami, and that's what they said, like the Shinigami died because they deliberately extended her life. So I'm guessing by extended her life, it means her number was like set to that day when she was about to get stabbed by a random dude, and then the Shinigami interfered, and now the number above her head probably had to change, right? So the reason I'm saying all of this, and like I don't know that that's definitely how it works, but that's just the way it makes sense to me. So I guess correct me if I'm wrong without spoiling the remaining episodes, because if they explain it in the future, just say they'll explain it in the future. But if I'm just like misunderstanding how it works, then feel free to let me know in the comments. But that's the way that I think it works. The reason I'm saying that is because Yagami made the Shinigami ideal, which means his lifespan was halved, and he wasn't, in the end, he wasn't killed by a Death Note. He was killed by like an explosion that injured him too much, like gunshots and an explosion that injured him, and then his body gave out on him. So with that being said, if he made the the ideal, like I think he probably had like 12 hours left to live, and then he made the ideal when he had 6 hours left, and so because of that he died as a result of that explosion. But if not, he would have died to something else in 6 hours from then. Is that how it works? It's very tricky when you have like a series that like works on like a determined thing like that, you know, like the universe is determined in a certain way, because it's tough to wrap your head around, you know. It's basically time travel in a way, like the same problems you run across with time travel, where it's like, okay, if this didn't happen, then this and this wouldn't have happened, but because this happened. So it gets quite confusing, but that's the way I understand it. That's just how I'm thinking about it. But I mean, I guess correct me if I'm wrong, if you can understand what I'm saying. Sido, I guess his whole purpose in the story was to remove one of the Death Notes. I mean, there were 3 Death Notes in the series, so I suppose it's a good idea to get rid of one of the Death Notes. Otherwise, it's just gonna be too much to keep track of. So yeah, now we're back down to the classic 2 Death Notes. But yeah, I think it's very clever that Light, you know, relinquished control of the Death Note so that Yagami didn't like expose him, because that would have been really I was actually thinking that as he like opened his eyes on the hospital bed. I don't know if you saw my face like do like a thinking expression, but I was thinking to myself, like, is he gonna see that he doesn't have a lifespan above his head? But I had forgotten that he'd relinquished a death note. So yeah, that works quite nicely, and he had to just do that because he knew, like, I think now he can get the death note back because no one else has the Shinigami eyes. But Ryuk will just make the Shinigami eye deal with anyone that can see him. I thought it would have had to have been a death note holder, but I guess not. I guess anyone can make that eye deal. So if that's the case, like, because I don't know if Ryuk would do this. I'm not exactly sure how much Ryuk cares about, like, Light's mission succeeding. But if one of the, like, let's say Matsuda took Ryuk aside and was like, hey Ryuk, can I please do the eye deal right now? Would Ryuk go, okay, sure. And if he did, he could just walk back in the room and go, Kira, you earn a death note. I mean, Light, you earn a death note, therefore, Kira. Obviously, I don't know if Matsuda would be able to put that together, but you know what I mean. Like, anyone could do it, theoretically. I don't know. And they would walk in, they would go, oh, Light, you own a death note, and Misa, you own a death note. Great. Problem solved, and it's exactly what Elle thought it was the entire time. Yeah, crazy. Okay, well, I'm just gonna wrap it up there. Thank you very much for watching this video, episode 29 of Death Note. We're getting very interesting stuff. I think Mello got away, so I guess maybe we might have more Mello stuff in the future. There was no Nier in this episode, which is interesting. But thank you for watching. Please make sure to support the video and go to my Patreon account to support me personally and get yourself over 100 exclusive videos, full length, early access, exclusive reactions, all that sort of stuff. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.